Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at my top 3 most carried knives for this summer so far. Let's do it. What's going on, guys? Hopefully everyone's having a good summer, staying healthy, staying safe out there. Today we're going to be talking about my top 3 most carried knives for the summer so far. I found myself really carrying these 3 consistently, more than any others. So let's just jump right in. First up, number 3 is my Paramilitary 2 from Spyderco, the S45VN Sprint Run version. This guy I like to take with me, you know, going on hikes, walks, outdoor, nature-y kind of stuff. It's a nice, robust knife, and a relatively, I mean, it's not huge, but it's big and it's a good size. It's got a nice, long blade. Don't have to worry too much about rust, especially on some of these, like, hikes near the ocean, because S45VN is a very stainless blade. Also used this guy in cutting down a ton of cardboard when I was putting together my studio room here, the room I'm in right now. Really did a good job blazing through a lot of cardboard. I hung up a lot of these foam sound panels, and I mounted them on cardboard, and so I had to cut a lot of boxes. And this guy worked great. You know, it's the PM2 obviously is a very comfortable knife. It's a great slicer, great cutter, and this steel performed really well. I did sharpen it after, but it held up really well. So there's the number 3. This is the factory second version. I don't know if you can see the little mark, but if you recall from my other video, I really have not ever found anything wrong with this knife. It seems just like a perfectly brand new production model, so yeah, pretty cool. I lucked out with this guy. Now, number 2 and number 1 are vastly more carried than number 3. It's not an even distribution. So the split between number 1 and number 2 is very close. But coming in at number 2 is my Knife Kitefin. And this is actually my newest knife to me, with the black titanium and the blue anodized milled circles here. This knife is really great for me for any kind of urban stuff. So, you know, going out to eat, going out at night, whatever. Sometimes I take it to work because it's nice and slim and it's a good cutter for opening packages. But it's just a very sort of classy, gentlemanly knife, I think, with these nice circles and the black titanium. It's nice and slim. It carries really well in the pocket. It's exceptionally comfortable to carry. The action is just amazing, so I love to just flick it around. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like these little highlights, these little accents really give it a nice sort of, I don't know how to say it, just a nice pop. That's a nice kind of classy pop, but also very functional, right? So this S35VN blade, excellent cutter. You can see how stupid thin it is, that hollow grind, and it's a good. I mean, as far as stainless steels go, it's relatively tough. It's a good all-around steel. So yeah, I find myself carrying this a lot. Pretty much, unless I'm doing anything sporty or active, I'll have this knife in my pocket. With a few exceptions, which we'll talk about when we get to number 1. But yeah, I love this knife. We did a really good job. These are still largely available. Go check them out at any of your favorite knife dealers. Highly recommend this knife from Knife. Okay. Also, I do have a full overview of this on the channel you can check out if you want to see more information. Okay, now on to number 1. This honestly surprised me. When I bought it, I didn't think I would carry it and love it this much. I mean, obviously I knew I would use it, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. But I'm using it and carrying it a lot more than I thought. And sometimes your knives will surprise you. Just, yeah. Anyways. The Para 3 Lightweight, and this particular one is the Stone Blue 20CV version from Knifejoy. Now this particular one I really like, not only for the nice lightweight handles. The scales are amazing because I'm often wearing shorts or sport shorts, and it's very conducive to carrying with that kind of clothing, because here in California. It's usually warm, especially in the summer, and these scales are just phenomenally light. But it also has good. It's rigid. It's got, you know, it does not feel cheapy or toy-like. I mean, maybe compared to the G10 version, which I have right here, which I was carrying this today. Obviously, this feels more robust, but in a lot of situations, I don't need that. I can get away with this nice lightweight carry. It's just, I can barely even feel it in my pocket. I love this ice blue lynch clip here. Really helps it disappear in my pocket. Also really love the rounded edges. It's very comfortable and just satisfying to hold. And of course, the cutting performance is excellent, as with any Para 3. So they did a good job of keeping that in this platform. Now, this blade, I also particularly really like. 20CV is a great steel for this area, I believe. Highly stainless, so not quite like your LC200N, but pretty darn close. And for all the intents and purposes, it's not going to rust for me. I mean, I'm not dunking it in salt water and letting it sit overnight. That's just reckless, people. I mean, I clean it when I get it dirty, but for the most part, in the salty air, I really don't think it's going to rust. I've not had any problems with it. It's highly satin, and it's just beautiful. I love the way those grind lines look. Spyderco does a really good job. Also, it has really good edge retention. Again, it's not Maximate or S90V, but it's really good. It has been excellent for me. Just takes a beautiful razor sharp edge. Yeah, I don't know. Everything about this knife I really like. The action is excellent. I will say it does have a sort of a plasticky sound. You can hear that. A little bit on the closing compared to the G10 version. Whoops, jeez. Gotta be more careful on camera. So you can, this one, I don't know, it sounds a little better, but that's not important at all. Yeah, it's a great all-around knife. Really nice lightweight package, excellent performer. You know, it cuts great, super comfortable, beautiful blade steel. I don't believe these are particularly in stock anymore. This is from Knifejoy, but I'm pretty sure you can still find the S90V teal version, which is another super good one, and I would have bought that if I hadn't just bought this like a month sooner. And then I'm not sure, I don't think the M4 version from Blade HQ is still available, but check, just in case. And I know you can still get the Spy 27 cobalt blue ones. Those are pretty cool too. But yeah, this is a really great knife. Very good platform. Definitely check it out. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for all the support. Recently passed 200 subs on YouTube and 500 followers on Instagram. Really means a lot. I'm glad that people are enjoying my videos. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, it means a lot. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, see ya.